Right, so continuing the top 5 for every class in Disney Speedstorm, today we're going to tackle Brawlers, and I'm just going to jump into it. My number 5 is Hercules. Hercules is a massively slept on character. I'm going to be completely honest. He's so good after his buff. Genuinely. Just mad. Like, if we look at his skills, Pegasus is just a better version of Mickey's skill, and Mickey's skill is already great. The only problem with Pegasus is he will automatically go whatever the best route is. So that means he will go down a shortcut, and if you don't go down that shortcut, you're missing the trail. And sometimes he is sporadic, sometimes shortcuts are just require too much drifting that Hercules himself isn't great at doing. That being said, though, he is, and also it's a trail that stuns people if you use the fucking charged version of it, or stun people. So yeah, he's basically just Mickey but better. And if you're going to be a version of a character but just better, then that's a character to be the same but better then. Number 4, I'm going to talk about hands. I haven't played hands as much as other people have, so I'm not an expert on him. But what I will say is his stats are good, his ability's good. He can remain invisible for a pretty long amount of time. You know, he's just built around everything that makes a brawler good. I would say he's the second best character to come out of last season. That being said, last season was not the best when it came to characters. So, yeah. But I think a lot of people would probably say that I should put him here because other players have been getting really good results with hands. It's just, me personally, I haven't seen that much from hands, but a lot of other people have, and a lot of players that are, quite frankly, better than me at the game have been doing good things with hands, and he's well liked in the community by a lot of people. So yeah, I would say he's pretty good, at least from what I did play of him, which was a lot last season because he was the only character outside of Kristoff that really worked for me. I would say he's up there. My number 3 is Steamboat Pete. Steamboat Pete is insane. He's still very, very good. That's just because the amount of stuns that he can get off is just insane. And there's really nothing else to it. He has better handling than your average brawler, being completely honest. But his stats aren't really anything to gawk at. It's all in the ability, and it's all in the charged ability. He's just doing so well on that front that everything else that would be average on a character with a average ability is just great because his ability is great. I gotta shout out Beast. He's not in the top 5 because I just think the other characters in the top 5 are better. But he has received a massive buff, and I think for some people they might swap out Hercules for Beast. I think actually, no, fuck that. My number 5 slot is Beast. Get out of here, Hercules. Beast is much better. The only problem with Beast is he's not getting nearly as many stuns because his ability, where the stun version of his ability, which is the normal activation, not the charged activation, only goes forward. And if you're in first, anything that goes forward isn't going to hit anyone unless they're already behind you in 8th. My number 2 is Jessie. Jessie is still great even without her buff. The only problem is the character model's a bit iffy. That being said though, her ability is insane. Still, her stats are some of the best in the game across the board. And yeah, she's just going to be racking up stuns. She's going to be, she's one of those characters who is a brawler but has stats that rival the top speedsters. She's so good. And she plays like a speedster more so than a brawler. And moving on to the best brawler in the game and contentiously the best character in the game, Sully. Sully just keeps getting buff after buff after buff, and the best thing about Sully is his ability, because it does the same thing as Jasmine but better. It fully replenishes the boost bar, and you get more boost fuel for each affected opponent. So he's just insane. There's nothing else to it. His stats, look at his top speed. Take a look at my top speed. See anyone I got? It is much of a top speed. It's the best in the game, actually. Yeah, even at level 37, not at 5 stars yet, he's still doing insane numbers. He's doing... Oh, I don't know why I'm saying insane numbers, because we all know that Disney Speedstorm is the best RPG on the market, the best action RPG on the market. He's doing insane speeds, and he's consistently... I think if you want to win a multiplayer match, Sully is going to get you more consistent wins per race than any other character in the game. Personally. That's just my opinion. But I think Sully is, if not the best character in the game, he's certainly the top 3. He's a definite contender for best character in the game. And I think out of like the 3 classes, the top 1 out of 3 of the classes outside of Speedster, I don't think Jasmine quite competes to be best character in the game. But I think a lot of other characters, like the best defender, the best trickster, and now the best brawler, I think they all compete for best character in the game. I would say brawler is by and large the best class in the game, because it just, every character, every brawler is worth... My voice is cracking so much today. But yeah, I would say Brawlers, by and large, if you pick whatever brawler you pick, is going to be a good character. Jafar's great, Donald's great, Triton's great. You know, the characters that I didn't mention, even the characters that I didn't mention, are still very good. You know, Minnie is pretty good as well. Gantu has actually become really good. Gaston is a character that, with investment, I think could be really interesting and really fun. There's no brawlers down here, so oh well. But yeah, I think the brawler class is probably the best all round. Like, whatever character you pick from the brawler class is gonna be good. And I think with the inclusion of Wreck-It Ralph next season, there's no way Ralph is anything. There's no way Ralph is anything but a brawler. I think with the inclusion of Ralph, the brawler class is only looking upwards. Is only looking better, and I think with that, it's probably looking the most daunting, because every character is worth investing in. So how do you figure out where to put your hard-earned upgrade coins in the future? And the answer to that at the moment is Sully, but we don't know who's going to be good next season. Next season could have some massive power creep characters. I think I'm putting my money on Vanellope being absolutely stupid broken. But yeah, that's my top 5 anyway. If you have your own top 5, put them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, hit that hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, follow me on Twitch as well. Link should be in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.